hey kids, we're going to have a time now where we do some craft, and today we're going to be making some Tibetan shoes. Now this is my example of the craft that I made earlier. I have two shoes, and you can see they're a bit different to normal shoes that we might wear. They have a funky point on the end, and so I'm going to show you how to make this. There are quite a few things that we need though. So what I'm going to suggest is that you sit and watch me make this craft today, and then later on, maybe with your parents to help you find what you need, you can go and get what you need and make the craft later, and you can come back and watch this video. Okay, so I'm starting off with the base for my shoes. So I've cut out some paper in a square with some fun scissors, and I'm gonna paste this onto a bigger background that I can decorate later. So I've got my glue stick, and I'm gonna glue my square paper onto my black paper. Put the glue all over there. And I love this glue because it's blue, and I think that's super exciting compared to normal clear glue. So I should have enough on there. I'm gonna stick it down really well, try and put it in the center. Just press all the glue in there so it stays on. All right, so now I have the base for my shoes. And the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a bit of a rectangle piece of paper. This is about half of a normal piece of paper, and I'm going to cut it out similar to our other shoes. Okay, so get your scissors, and you might want some help from your parents for this part. We're going to start with a point at the end. So maybe cut like a really skinny triangle, and then make it a bit longer actually. Excellent. And then you're going to start in just a bit of a shoe shape. A foot, you're going to come out and then curve back in like our feet do. And then at the bottom, the curve might be a bit bigger like our normal shoes would be. You're going to come all the way around at the bottom. Just think about the shape of the heel of your foot. Then come back in as you're going back up. And try and do it the same on the other side. Excellent. I think that looks like a little bit of a guitar, don't you? Almost like you could strum it. Okay, so that's our shoe shape, and we're gonna stick this down on our piece of paper. Now, leave your point off of the edge of the paper. So we wanna stick just the base of the shoe. So get your glue, put it everywhere. Excellent. And just stick that down really well. Now, I'm going to get a different colored piece of paper. So I chose red today because I think red and green go really well together. And we're going to try and cut out a similar but smaller shape to the base of our shoe. So I'm going to cut out the little arch shape there all the way around on my red piece of paper. But I'm not going to do the point. So I'm going to start with just a little round arch, and then I'm going to come in and go back around again at the bottom. Excellent. And then try and make it as similar as possible on the other side. Great. It almost looks like an 8, but one side's a bit bigger. I'm going to put my paper to the side. So I'm going to stick that in the middle of my shoe. Put glue everywhere again. Don't worry if the glue goes a bit everywhere, it will dry. And stick that down. Excellent. Now, the next part is really fun. So, the interesting thing about the Tibetan shoes with this point, it curves up at the end. So we're going to just put a little bit of a fold in it so it curves up for us. Excellent. So that's how the Tibetan shoe would look. And you can decorate this however you want. I've got some glitter glue here today, and so I'm going to decorate my shoe. I think I'm going to put a little bit of an outline on it with the glitter glue. You might have some textures or paint that you could do this with. I'm going to go all the way around, but not too much because I don't want to waste it. Excellent. And then you might have some string lying around at home. I have some string that I'm going to use today. I actually pre-prepared a bow for us. So when you do up your shoelaces, you do a little bow tie. I'm going to stick that down, but I'm going to use some gold glitter glue to do that. I'm going to do a nice big blop there. and stick my shoelaces on right in the middle there. And you know what? I might do some little dots to look like buttons. You can see on my example that I put buttons at the top of my shoes. I might do some little dots that look like buttons, like you might have. Dot, dot, oh, dot, excellent, dot. Isn't that so cool? This is like, it's like a shoe, but it could also be like a little bit of a shirt that has buttons going down it. So I've just done one shoe today, but when you do this later, you can do a second shoe next to it and you have a little pair of Tibetan shoes. So I have my bow tie on it, I've decorated it, you can get some textures and color it in. You can do anything you want with these shoes, but the most important part is this funky little point at the end, which bends up and makes it a really special and different shoe to what we have. I think it's really cool that we could do this craft and learn about something in the Tibetan culture and from their country. So I'd love for you to do it at home, post some pictures to the Hope Kids Facebook page, and you might see yourself on HKtv with your craft next week if you do that. It's been great doing craft with you this morning, and that's it for today.